The story begins. You meet someone new. They smile, shake your hand, introduce themselves, and 2 seconds later, their name is gone. But their face? You remember it perfectly. Why does this happen? Neuroscience gives us a fascinating answer. Your brain is built to remember faces, not names. Thousands of years ago, human survival depended on recognizing allies, enemies, family, and dangerous strangers. Faces were crucial. Names weren't even a concept yet. Because of this, the brain evolved a special region called the fusiform face area, or FFA, a highly advanced system designed to store faces instantly. But there's no name area in the brain. Names are arbitrary, abstract, and carry no visual meaning. A face equals rich information. A name is just a random sound. That's why your brain says, "I'll keep the face, you can forget the noise." Faces create stronger emotional imprints. Faces show emotions, expressions, micro-expressions, personality hints, familiarity signals. When you look at someone's face, your brain processes dozens of emotional cues automatically. And emotion enhances memory. Names, however, have zero emotional content, unless it's someone you deeply care about. So, one memory sticks, the other disappears. Names don't connect to anything. Memory strengthens through association. Apple connects to a fruit. Dog connects to an animal. Blue connects to a color. But a name like John, what does it connect to? Nothing. It's just a label. Without a meaningful connection, the brain doesn't know where to store it, so it simply lets it fade. Faces, on the other hand, connect to gender, age, past experiences, similarities, and emotional responses. So, your brain files them away immediately. First impressions overload the brain. When you first meet someone, your brain is busy analyzing a dozen social cues. Are they safe? Are they confident? Are they friendly? Do they seem trustworthy? What's their social status? What do they think of me? Your brain is doing deep social processing. So when the person casually mentions their name, your mind is too distracted to encode it properly. You heard it, you just didn't store it. Names enter short-term memory and escape quickly. The brain has two memory systems: short-term memory, temporary; long-term memory, permanent. Faces go straight into long-term memory because they're meaningful. Names? They enter short-term memory. And short-term memory is fragile. A small distraction. Someone talks, a phone buzzes, something interrupts, and the name evaporates. You don't repeat the name, so the brain discards it. For information to stay, your brain needs repetition. When you hear a name once, there's no reinforcement. No repetition, no retention. That's why you remember the names of celebrities, friends, teachers, coworkers. You've repeated, heard, or seen their names many times. Your brain finally decides, okay, I'll store this. Introverts forget names more often. Introverted brains are more self-focused in social situations. They're thinking, how do I look? What should I say next? Do I seem awkward? I hope they like me. This inward attention reduces the brain's ability to encode the name being spoken. Faces, however, require no conscious attention. The brain processes them automatically. The real lesson: you're not forgetful. You're not rude. Your brain simply works in a predictable, scientific way. Faces are meaningful, stored easily. Names are meaningless, forgotten quickly. But here's the good news. You can train yourself to remember names by repeating the name instantly, connecting the name to a visual image, associating the name with someone familiar, or using the name naturally in conversation. Your brain just needs something to grab onto.